Welcome, Winsome Ones. My name is Heather, and today we are looking at the third in the 3-video series on neutral shoes. So today we are looking at metallics. Now, when it comes to metals, I prefer silver. I am very much aware that the majority of people prefer gold, but I really just don't look good in gold. I've tried and I've realized that silver is really what resonates more with me. The concept is still the same. Metallic is just a wonderful feature in a shoe because it goes with everything, because it goes with nothing. They really just blend in. So if you are looking to invest in a type of shoe that can go with everything, a neutral shoe, highly recommend that you have a look at metallics. So we'll start off with what I'm wearing now, which is these Human Premium Silver Ballet Flats. And they have been worn to death. They were secondhand when I got them, and I have just worn them and worn them. Because they're flats, they're so comfortable. They're easy to slip on and off. They're made of leather. They are just beautiful. But they are very much coming to the end of their life, and I am aware of that. And I'm just trying to eke out as much as I can from them. Now, this pair here from River Island are my replacement pair for the previous ones. They are part of my succession plan. I haven't started wearing them yet, simply because I really do enjoy my previous ones. These ones are not leather, so I know that they won't last as long, but they're literally just a stopgap. And in the meantime, I am on the lookout for a pair to replace the previous ones. But you can see just how well it goes together with this denim mini dress with the silver buttons. And it's just fantastic. So silver and denim, blue denim, just goes really nicely together. Now, when the hem gets longer, the heel can get higher. These mules are just wonderful. This is my second pair of mules, and the reason that I got them is because I knew how much I wore my previous ones, my white ones. And once again, you can see how the silver metallic just really goes beautifully with this dress. There's not too many pieces in this outfit. It's not too noisy, but the metallic just really packs a punch. Because it's reflecting light off its surface, it does catch the eye, but it doesn't have a definite color. So what you see is the sheen without it detracting from the outfit. When I saw these silver metallic sandals on the River Island website, I just knew that they would work for me. As you can see, they go really well with this dress, just like the mules did, and they're great for summer. And once again, at the end of your legs, just a little bit of shimmer. They catch the eye without actually detracting. They don't create too much visual noise to compete with the outfit, but they really just enhance. Now, you can also wear flats with a midi dress, and these sandals are just fantastic. They're by Gino Ventori, and I found them in an op shop, and they are just magnificent. They're Italian leather. I got them for $25, and I have worn them to death. But they are just wonderful summer sandals. And the color silver is a little bit more like a pewter. It's not as silver. So they really are more like a nude, but they've just got a little bit of shimmer, and they are just wonderful. The interesting design, the way that it crosses over, just magnificent. Now, it's funny how your most worn items can actually be the cheapest or most affordable. I got these silver ankle boots in an op shop for $10. They're originally from Zara, and they are just wonderful. When you have an outfit such as this, and I love the silver and lilac combination. And then these shoes are just wonderful just to go with the trousers, but once again, without competing with them. Just fantastic. Whenever I have worn these boots, I always get comments. Now, even with a very conservative outfit, you can actually bring a little bit of bling. So I've got my silver metallic jumper, which is just quite subtle, paired here with these Giorgio Armani tailored woolen trousers, which I will now treasure forever, simply because the master is no longer with us. Then I've actually got these Pour la Victoire metallic boots, and they are just magnificent. I bought them from a consignment store, and they are just wonderful. So even when you're wearing something very conservative, maybe for work, you can still add a little bit of bling. And what I really like about these boots, it's that it's subtle. It's not the entire boot. It's just a little bit of bling with a pattern. Now, what I really like about these shoes is that they are flat and they're comfortable, but they still have a little bit of bling. Aren't they just magnificent? So these are from Habit, and I found them in a consignment store. I found them in Deja Vu Boutique, and they are just magnificent. Once again, you can wear them with a very conservative outfit and just a little bit of spice to show your personality. And as long as the colors are tonal, like because I like silver, I just think it goes really well with the gray tones. So just magnificent. So my final pair of shoes, and these are the magnificent Review Sparkle Queen blush pumps. And I first got these for a special occasion, and I have just been wearing them ever since. They are just magnificent. I know that with the color being blush, I could have put them into the nude shoes video, but because of the sparkle and the sequin, I just had to end this one with a bang. So these shoes are just magnificent. And I think that metallics and sequins really come into their own when you're looking at occasion wear. So that ends our little mini series on neutral shoes. And I do hope that you've enjoyed it. These category of shoes make up more than half of my shoe collection. So as a separate category, they really are the mainstay of my shoe drobe. How about you? What type of shoes do you have in your wardrobe? So I do hope that you will join me next week. We're going to be looking at something festive to celebrate this festive season. And if you like my content and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and share this video with a friend.